A grandmother's grief is turning into a powerful tribute. She's honoring her grandson's legacy by giving back to the program she says changed his life.
19-year-old Noah Chandler Church died in a vehicle crash June 2023. A few weeks before, he completed Alamance County's pretrial program. Fox 8's Elijah Skipper is live now at the Alamance County Courthouse. Elijah, how does this program work?
Yeah, every morning Alamance County Pretrial visits the jail, reviews cases, and finds people who need help overcoming addiction. That's how they found Noah Chandler Church. They gave him the option to remain in jail or a second chance. He chose the program.
I am the proudest grandmother in Alamance County, actually the state of North Carolina.
Beverly Corbett never thought she'd be here, staring at the pieces of her grandson's life, trying to make sense of why he's gone.
He never really had a stranger. He was a person that just brought light into the room. He loved life.
Noah Chandler Church's story didn't start in the best of places. Addiction, arrest, and the kind of trouble that can swallow a person whole.
I kept thinking to myself, how did it happen in my home? I'm here every day. I took you places, we ate supper together.
Well, I can say 19 versus 55, they're not worn out yet. They're not, most of the time they're not at the end of that rope. They're not beat down enough to really be at their bottom. But I will say that I think that what happened in his case, I think broke his heart enough that he was done with it.
It was Alamance County's pretrial program that changed everything. A second chance initiative that doesn't just keep people out of jail, it helps them rebuild their lives.
He really wanted to change. And that's something that I look for whenever I'm meeting with someone that is saying that they're wanting to do something different. It's kind of like, I'm ready to do whatever. I don't care where I have to go. I don't care how long it takes.
Noah would go on to become the first person to successfully complete a year in Alamance County's pretrial program. He turned his life around and stayed clean.
Every day, a total different person, total different. You wanted to wake up. You wanted to be around him.
But just 6 weeks later, Noah was involved in a deadly car crash, a moment that took away his new lease on life.
That's the only way I do look at it. Noah's successful in that program was the door to the beginning of a new life. It's a rebirth. His whole life began all over again as a new Noah.
If Noah couldn't live out his second chance, maybe someone else could. Beverly took every cent of Noah's life insurance money and gave it to the program that saved him.
Who else could I possibly give it to but the people who helped him? And that was the Alamance County Sheriff's Department Pretrial Division.
And now a plaque will hang in the Alamance County Courthouse so that Noah's story will be more than just a memory. It will be a reminder.
I'm very proud of what he did. And that's just an example of what we can do for the other young people that are addicted to drugs.
During today's plaque ceremony, Beverly Corbett got to share one more piece of Noah's legacy. She announced that Hope Ministries, the group that helped turn Noah's life around, is providing 1 year of rehabilitation for any Alamance County citizens. In Alamance County, Elijah Skipper, Fox 8 News.
She is doing a lot of good for her grandson. Elijah, thank you.